Hey everyone, I'm so happy to be here again. So this is going to be dedicated to Haram Stufa Mint, the underrated genius in my group, because he writes in a way that you wouldn't think that he's smart. So I highly recommend you look at his comments and see. It seems the way he wrote things that he himself discovered the four quadrants. The way he wrote it, I'm convinced he discovered the four quadrants. So he's most definitely moving into coral if he's not already. So if you see his comments, take his word at high value. Now, what he taught me was that Ethan, who talks about spiral dynamics, is probably going in reverse. And I realized, how could Leo be so positive and enthusiastic in stage coral? Most people don't experience that, and so this also helps us understand why that's happening. That Leo may be accessing mid-aubergine or early aubergine. I haven't figured that part out, even though he's technically mostly centered in coral. And the reason for this is a new model that we're creating called the reverse linear model. So that's RLM, maybe we'll fix that title up, but RL. So the RL model is teaching that the linear reality never goes away, specifically because reality is always shaped by 2 points, the past and the future. And as such, the person who skips a stage or accesses like stage clear or the highest of stages will need to make up lost ground, right, in order to follow a linear rhythm. But what we find in various cases and studies and analyses is that they may even be going backwards, right? The coral that Leo's in is moving towards clear, and the clear that Leo's accessed is moving towards clear coral as well. So they're converging. And this is based on the reverse linear. So this is obviously a proposition. We want to keep an eye out how this is working. But it basically, you can hold on to the linear model without saying it's just nonlinear. The nonlinear is still in play. The linear is still in play with a nonlinear idea that is cross-referenced in quantum mechanics of two realities of time creating the present. And therefore, when someone goes through any stage, there's also a parallel or perpendicular reality converging into what he lost. So it's not necessarily a hook. I had a hook model where, you hook a fish, right? So even though you skip a stage and you get dragged like a hook and you're forced into a previous stage, so even though there's that idea of the hook model, the RL model is saying it doesn't always have to work that way. Okay, so we have the hook model, which is what I generally apply, and now we're saying there's also an RL model. Okay, so which is more accurate? Maybe they're both in play. Maybe we can make sense out of it. We have to apply it to all the studies out there and all the people that have been evolving and how it fits into how they were evolving. What is it? How we apply it to their experience, their journey, their evolutionary process.